Okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're all right. But hey, so if your legs are bothering you, do me a favor, man. Just stay sitting. That way you don't fall. All right.
Yes, sir.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Please. 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 Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please. Fuck. Please. Please. Please, anything off me. Dang, man, my fucking feelings. Please. Please. I fucking love you. Please. Please. arm, man. Move them. Please. I can't. Well, I can't kill my fucking. Please get this off of me. Fucking please, man. I can't feel my wrist and my hands. I can't hardly move. Please.
He'll get a waist belt and pull him around the
All right,
front.
we did. Yeah, all's good.
Sure.
Okay.
Do what?
For sure.
Yep.
Does that not set a siren? Oh, I didn't hear it.
Del Turco's like, what's going on? I'll stand here with him.
Okay, all right.
Make sure the belt's on.
Oh, man.
Oh, not much, dude. You alright? We'll get that adjusted, man. And we'll get them gloves off too. Them gloves probably gonna help.
I broke my wrist multiple times this way. I think I'm. Can I ask what's going on?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, buddy.
Can I ask what's going on?
I'm gonna be honest with you, not real sure. I'm just a road guy, man. Typically, this is above my pay grade, man.
Above your pay grade.
You gonna stand up for me, boss?
Yes, sir.
Take a couple steps back towards me. All right, and then just face that way. Yep, there you go. I know, dude, I'm trying to. So go ahead and just relax that wrist and pull me with that glove off real quick.
Much better. Thank you.
All right, bring that hand over here. What you got on here, buddy?
It's for my keys if I lose them. A little tracker. You can take it off if you want.
That's all good, man. Bring that wrist right here. And we're gonna check out the other one here in just a second, buddy. Check that glove off. So, like this, yep.
Shit.
Lock this one so it don't tighten up on you anymore.
Alright. Alright, thank you very much.
I'm gonna set these in our room in here, okay?
Alright, appreciate you guys.
Hey, Corey, you in there? Hey, what's your first name, brother?
John,
John. Okay, that's my name. I'm the sheriff. So,
I apologize, sir.
oh, you're good. No, you're good. Do you need to use the restroom? Do you need a drink of water?
Yes, please.
Okay, no restroom. But okay, I will get you water.
All right, thank you.
Okay, here we go. Can you get it from there?
Yeah, can I lean up a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's water. This is what you call smart water too. So
And then we have-
my hands are clean. There we go. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I usually don't come in for this stuff, but I seen what we had. I thought, well, I'll come on here and make sure everybody's okay.
I just want to start by saying
Well, you don't. Hey, listen. Don't tell me anything about any of this because I'm not here to.
Okay.
The investigator will come and talk to you. So
Okay.
I just want to make sure you're all right. Didn't need anything.
My wrists were enough for me, but they're fine now.
Do what? Your wrists are fine now?
Yeah, they're fine,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they can just kind of go numb. I mean, they had the right spacing and everything, but sometimes I know it's just.
I got weak wrists ever since I had surgery on them.
What kind of surgery you have?
They called it overuse injuries.
Okay.
So they would take bone out of my wrist and put it.
What was you working at a factory or something?
No, Nationals, wrestling, baseball, and
Oh, okay.
all that shit.
All right. Well, if you need something, holler. I'll just leave that water with you. Obviously, we're right here if you need something. So I'll keep a check on you, so we'll make sure you're comfortable. So you need anything else? You blow your nose or anything?
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
Can you reach it?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I do have a phone call.
At some point, the investigator he'll let you know. So yeah, you'll get to be able to do a phone call here at some point.
All right, thanks, sir.
Yep. I'm trying to get this thing to reset here, so I'm gonna push this back in. Oh, it's not. Alright, sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool, alright. Still good?
Yes, sir.
All right.
No,
Grab this chair real quick. Just stay right there.
sure.
All right. My stuff. You want that one?
Yeah. Just get it away.
All right. I'm Detective Kindred. This is Captain Pierce.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Whitehead.
So we're gonna make this official and do a advice of rights before we get started. Okay?
Okay. I've never had to do one of these, so I'm not.
Cool. Anyone we talk to, we do this. It's just
Standard
normal.
procedure.
Yep, that's normal.
You've never been in trouble, have you?
No, I've never even been pulled over.
Well, I didn't see anything, so. Makes sense. Real quick. First name?
John, Jon, Whitehead,
Okay. What's your date of birth?
12/17/93.
So I'm gonna read this, and you can follow along right there. It's the exact same thing.
He's gonna start here and go there.
Where it says your rights?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
right there. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. The next one doesn't matter because you're not a juvenile. Okay. We're going to skip down to
Right here.
there. I have read the statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer present at this, or I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. All right. If you're willing to talk, if you want to sign right there, let me slide this out of the way.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course you can. Yeah, actually.
Let's
these
just
are
take
tough.
those
Hang
off.
on, let me take those off of you.
Okay. I appreciate that.
As long as you are cooperative and don't.
Absolutely.
Guys, we'll get those off of you.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right.
It's all right.
Let me get wrapped up in
Let me
it.
sign.
No, just transpose the other stuff
Yeah.
on top.
That's fine. All right. So tell me why we're here.
I was told I was riding a four-wheeler on property that wasn't mine.
No. From your perspective, why are we here?
I mean, just to be honest with you, probably was doing some stuff we shouldn't have been doing.
Okay.
I guess we weren't supposed to be riding on people's property, and we should have asked, and I didn't know that, truthfully.
How about,
Okay.
start over here. Who was with you today?
I don't, it's Rick or Richard Barnes.
Okay.
I just met him through his dad, who was supposed to be getting me on at the union as a pipe fitter.
Okay.
And then when I was younger, other than that, I have no use for him.
Okay. So, where did you guys start out today? Were you guys, how'd you guys meet up?
Today, from his house.
Where does he live? If you don't know an address, just give me a rough location.
Hagerstown.
Okay. And where do you live?
Outskirts of Newcastle towards Hagerstown.
Where's that at?
200 hour drive, Newcastle.
Outer Drive, so you're just outside the city.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where'd you meet up at his house today? Or is that, where did you guys end up on four-wheelers together?
Oh, just from his house.
Okay, so you drove your four-wheeler from Outer Drive to Hagerstown?
How did you get
From
from your house?
I don't know.
Okay.
You were on one today.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
I went to go buy a truck
Okay.
from him today,
Okay.
and we ended up riding four-wheelers. It's the second time I've ever even rode a four-wheeler.
So how did you get to his house in Hagerstown today? And here's what I'm gonna ask, just be truthful,
Yeah.
because that's the best. You don't know how you got from Outer Drive to Hagerstown?
I'm just trying to think, because it was, I mean, we rode four-wheelers the last 2 days in a row.
Okay.
He came and got me.
So he came and got you on Outer Drive, and you guys
in a truck.
went back to Hagerstown?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of truck were you in?
Like a Chevy with like a
What color?
Like a wood bed, grayish.
Did he pick you up this morning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What time did he pick you up this morning?
I'd say middle of the night, really.
Okay.
Probably around like 3 or 4.
Okay.
So he picked you up in a Chevy at 3 or 4 this morning, went back to his house in Hagerstown. Is that where you got on the ATVs?
I was looking at the truck I was going to buy.
Right, but I mean, that's where, okay.
But yeah, that's where.
So
that's
he
where
picked you up
Yes, that's where we
in
lived.
his truck, took you back to his house. You thought that you were going to his house to look at a possible purchase of a truck.
Yeah, I did purchase a truck.
Okay. Where's that truck at?
That's still there.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a red Dodge Ram 1500,
How much did you pay for it?
2 grand.
You paying cash for it, or?
I had to get my mom's approval on it, and she was, you know,
So no money exchanged hands yet? Or did you give him $2,000?
we were going to deposit $2,000 into his account once we looked everything over the next day.
Gotcha.
It was getting a little too late for her the night before.
Gotcha. So what time did you guys take off on ATVs?
I couldn't tell you, to be truthful, honest with you.
So you got there
Three
3 in the morning.
3 or 4, we probably left around 5 or 6, bright in daylight.
So you didn't like spend the night there, go to sleep.
No,
Okay.
no.
So you left at daylight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually just telling him about an hour before, you know, the sheriff pulled up. I need to get going home. I'm supposed to be going to see my daughter today.
Okay.
So you left around 5 or 6 a.m. We know where the sheriff's deputies encountered you. So walk me through from the time you left Hagerstown, what route did you go? How did you get on the ATVs to where we started talking to you?
Being completely honest, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the back roads like that. I don't know the creeks like that. I don't know. Just don't know.
Okay.
I don't know landscape like that. I
So,
followed my buddy.
were you driving along county roads to get from Hagerstown as point A to where we start talking to you as point B? So from point A to point B,
Where was point B?
point B was, what, 500 west and 200 south.
What town was that in?
Closest thing out there is probably like Mount Lone Speedway.
Yeah, I have no idea how we got out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would say the closest thing I can give you is that we just followed roads to where we were at.
Okay. So you went along unknown county roads. Did you cut through fields and stuff as like a shortcut? Or you said that you don't know the creeks and stuff like that. Were you riding in creeks or?
I literally just followed him.
Okay.
But
So-
I trust in the wrong person.
So your glasses still have dew on them from being driven through something that's wet.
Yeah,
Your boots were wet as well.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
still wet.
There's no county roads that have overgrown grass where you would get wet on driving on county roads.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So were you driving through fields, through creeks? How did you get from point A to point B?
It was mostly along the roads, and then if we had to cut through a road, like say right here is the road, and this is cornfield. Sometimes we go like that to that next point instead of going all the way around like that.
Okay.
It's the best I can tell you.
Okay. So you were driving on which ATV?
I switched back and forth.
Okay. Are both of those ATVs, who owns each of those ATVs?
Him.
Okay.
I've never owned an ATV.
Okay. You said you recently were introduced to Barnes through his dad in hopes of employment with his dad. Right.
With the union pipe fitters, yeah.
Right. So how long has this relationship between you and Barnes, or this friendship or this acquaintance, been going on? You said recently, but
Less than a week.
okay. So you've known him. Had you had any transactions or encounters with him prior to that week?
We did go on one other four-wheeler ride
When was that?
2 days ago.
Okay. Within that week time period, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So prior to that, you've never had an encounter with him, any feelings with him?
Not since we was 8 or 9 years old.
Okay.
And it was at like a school party or something. So,
Okay.
But no, other than that, no.
Where did you ride four-wheelers 2 days ago?
I just kind of trusted him, went with him. It just, I was just excited to ride a four-wheeler, honestly.
All right, so let's go back to today's events. You went mostly on county roads from point A to point B. The only off-road that you did was if you're cutting across a corner of a cornfield or something to get to another road, right? You saw like a shortcut, like to round a corner, instead of going up to the intersection, you may have just like cut the corner. Is that what you? Is that accurately describing what you said?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So other than that, those brief little shortcuts to the next road, were you off-road at any point?
Be considered what you consider off-road. I mean, might once or twice, yeah.
Okay. At any point, were you out of sight of a road?
Not that I can recall. I mean, I was too busy focusing on the driving.
Okay. Did you make any stops between point A and point B?
Point A being his house. And
Yes.
point B
And
being-
point B, where the deputies encountered you?
I mean,
It's not a trick question.
nowhere that
Did you-
nowhere. I mean, yes, but nowhere that stood out. I mean,
Okay. So where'd you stop?
one of his buddy's house.
Okay. Where's that at?
I couldn't tell you because I don't know those roads.
Okay. Was it in town?
It was in
the country?
Country.
Okay. Was it on an east-west road, like Hagerstown to Newcastle Road, or was it on a north-south road?
I honestly can't tell.
Okay. What was the buddy's name? What did the house look like?
Like a whitish house and they had like a barn.
Okay. How big a house, was it a 1-story house, 2-story house?
I think it was just a one style country style home.
Okay.
I'm not positive.
What color's the barn?
It was gray.
How long are you guys there?
Maybe 10, 15 minutes, because that's when I told myself I gotta get going back to town soon. And then my uncle has
Did you talk
private
to the buddy?
property that we can ride 4-wheelers on.
Okay. Did you or Richard talk to this buddy?
He said he did. I mean,
Okay.
no, I did not personally. No.
So you never seen this buddy to see what he looked like?
No.
Okay, what were you doing while he was talking to his buddy?
I mean, he would supposedly talk to him on the phone.
Okay. So he was riding an ATV, you both were, and he stopped to talk to his buddy. You were there for 10 or 15 minutes, but you never seen the buddy.
Right. He said,
You don't know if Richard talked to him, but you know he talked to him on the phone. Does that make any sense?
he told me that.
Look.
No, it doesn't make any
Look,
sense.
let's
No,
pump
it
the brakes.
doesn't.
Let's pump the brakes.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Hang on. I know a whole lot more about what I'm asking you than I'm telling you, okay?
Okay.
The more honest you are with me, the faster we can get this cleared up, and the faster we'll figure out you can shed some light.
I got messed up with the wrong person.
Hang on. You can help shed some light on what we already know.
Hang on a second. What do you mean you got messed up with the wrong person?
Once I realized what was going on, I just wanted to go.
What's really going on? Now we're getting somewhere.
I think he's involved with stealing shit or something.
Okay.
And I
What
don't
do you-
want him on that.
Okay? That's a good perspective. So, what is he involved with? What was he doing at his buddy's house?
I don't know.
Was it his buddy, or is he stealing shit at this house? Hang on. This is your shot to clear your name, to distance yourself as far as possible from what Richard's doing. Right?
I mean, I'm looking at it from my kid's point of view.
Okay?
I got mixed up with someone that probably stole something, looking back on it.
Hang on, John.
Time out.
On a side note, what do you do for a living?
I've owned my own construction company for a few years.
So you doing anything right now?
No, I'm just trying to get back into work.
You got bills?
Yeah.
Okay. Time stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not uncompassionate. We understand. What was going on wasn't a crime. It'd be a lot different if it was a homicide but we've had a lot of thefts, and amazingly, the same MO of what was going on today. So basically,
I'll take it to him.
Okay.
I'll take
So
it to his house.
just be honest in what was going on. If you had a part in it, that's understandable. But at some point, if you did something bad, there may be a punishment, and we can't help that. That's all. What I can say is, I've done this for 23 years. If you're honest and you just say, hey, this is what happened, I got mixed up in it, I needed money for my kids, my bills, and you tell us the truth, then obviously you're remorseful and you show that you have some compassion and you're not just some person that doesn't care about other people and you're just out doing things.
Oh, I definitely care about other people.
So
it's not about me needing money for my kids. It's about me just doing what's morally right.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the floor for a second. Tell me what you said you got mixed up with the bad guy. What's going on?
Unpurposely got mixed up with someone I shouldn't be hanging out with.
And that's Mr. Barnes.
Mr. Barnes,
Okay.
to his dad. He's just supposed to be going
Mhm.
out there to buy a truck so I can get back and forth to work at the pipe fitters.
Okay.
And I believe he probably is, looking back on it, I believe he is involved with stealing shit.
Well, explain to me why
I
you
don't wanna
believe
know.
that.
Why do I believe that?
Yes.
Because I never seen his buddy today.
Okay.
I never seen his buddy, and I asked where his buddy was, and he said just across the street there at the house.
Okay. So, what particularly about that makes you think that he was involved in stealing
The
something?
dude don't have a lot of money, I can tell. I mean, there's too much stuff in his house.
Okay.
I'm not
There's
done.
what at his house?
Too much stuff.
Are you talking about his house in Hagerstown?
Yes.
Okay. So, be honest. You guys drove, whether we noticed what was going on, you drove from Hagerstown, if you're telling me the truth.
Yes, sir.
Which is a considerable distance on an ATV to where you guys were found today. Did you make any other stops before that you thought that he may have done something or something illegal may have happened between here and there? Because that's a long haul.
No.
Okay.
Really none of it all clicked until I saw that officer.
Okay. He didn't tell you what the plan was today. Steal some catalytic converters, break into some
The
cars.
plan was today. I don't know what that means, but the plan today was the one, for me at least, was to go ride a four-wheeler clear my head.
Okay. You realize from my end of it,
Yes, sir.
that's a very big stretch. Like, it's hard to believe that you're a naive enough person that you rode four-wheelers for that distance with no real, like, hey, this is what we're going to do. My buddy, we're going to the wherever to drive from Hagerstown at the bright early in the morning and end up in the southwest part of Henry County, Indiana, with just the thought of I'm following this guy.
I'm very naive when it came to that. I am.
So
I had no plans other than just clear my mind and go ride a four-wheeler.
And you said it all came together when you saw the deputy. So now that you have newfound perspective, let's talk that. Okay?
Okay.
Did he want you to be the lookout while he went to his buddy's house?
No.
Okay. What was your role?
I was just there.
Okay. You said it kind of clicked as to what happened. So what did Richard do at this buddy's house?
I never have had any proof that Richard got the okay to get anything or any items. So, I mean, I'm not stupid in the sense that
Okay. What items did Richard get?
anything that was on both the four-wheelers.
Okay. That generator, did he get that from the barn?
Everything that was on both his four-wheelers, I was told to either strap down or hold on to until we got back to his house.
Okay. So when you left his house, the four-wheelers, describe the stuff that was on the four-wheelers when you left his house.
I think there's a basket, some
how about
straps.
on the four-wheeler you were driving? What was on the four-wheeler you were driving when
We
you left the house?
swapped back and forth.
Which four-wheeler did you leave the house with? There's a
Um,
Kawasaki and a Honda.
I don't even know the difference.
Okay, how about, did you start on the one that currently has a basket on it or doesn't?
Currently,
Okay, and at some point you switched over to the one he was on?
yeah, but whenever he, asked me if I wanted to ride this one, then I'd ride that one just to see.
So the one with the basket, what else was on that?
A generator.
So when you started out from Hagerstown, that generator was on there?
I'm not sure about that. I know the basket was on there.
Well, the generator's pretty obvious.
You left at 5 or 6 in the morning. It was daylight.
Right.
You could see what was on that vehicle.
I can't remember.
So if you,
Hang on, how about I do
I
this?
don't know if it was on the back.
That's on the front of it right now as we speak.
Okay.
Was that on the front of it when you left the house?
No.
Where did that come from?
That came from that house I was telling you guys about. That he said his buddy lived across the street,
Where at the house?
just right next to the garage,
Okay, so it was sitting outside the house.
right outside the garage.
We're outside the garage. Okay.
He put that up on there.
There's the basket on the back.
Yeah.
There's like a bug light in there, a backpack. Was that stuff in there when you started out in the morning?
The backpack was
Okay, whose backpack is it?
mine,
Okay. Is that why it would have your mail in it?
probably. And my daughter's picture.
Is it on the zipper pull? Okay, it's still in there. Is that the only thing that was in there when you put your backpack in there? Because it's at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, heck, how did I get my mail in there today?
Well, I don't know, but it's in there
Yeah, right.
because I got a
I'm
picture.
trying to re-rack my brain around that real quick. Trying to think. I know I never let him in my house. I mean,
Well, I'm assuming you put it there.
right,
How else would he have it?
right, but I'm just wondering why I had the mail in there at
That's-
that time of day.
If it was in there, you're not surprised.
No, I'm not.
There's also your name on it and then somebody else's name.
Who's?
I think maybe last name, was it York or, I can't remember. Do you have, somebody live at your house, female?
Yeah, Chelsea Daly.
That's who it was.
That's my girlfriend.
Chelsea Daly's mail was there.
Yeah.
Alright. So, no generator on it, that came from the house that got you stopped at.
Yeah, I remember that was something that he said that his buddy said he could have, so.
And then the bug light and the stuff in the basket, where did that come from?
It's just that stuff that I was obviously got put in there along the way.
Not from that house or from somewhere else?
I'd say it was probably from the house, because I think that's the only place that we stopped at.
Well, you would know, so if you think it is.
I mean, I think it is the only place we stopped at that he was telling me to put stuff on there, so.
So let's look at this from a slightly different perspective.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to Richard next,
Okay.
okay? We'll give him the same opportunity to clear the air and clear his name. I would venture to guess, he's gonna have a different perspective and say everything was you. You went into this guy's house, or you came out with this generator and he has no idea, he thought it was borrowed. Does that make sense? Do you see where I'm going with this?
I'm telling the truth.
Good, that's exactly what I want, okay? Because if he comes off with a different scenario and points the finger at you, we're gonna be between rock and a hard place, because we have you both with stolen property, at the very least, okay? So if both of you are saying it's the other guy,
So it's not even his friend's stuff?
I don't know yet, I haven't talked to Richard, okay? I'm giving you the first shot at this to give me the truth, so I know what's going on, okay? Because if Richard says something different, are you telling me the truth? If you tell me the truth, I'll try to give you some margin of error here and believe that you're telling me the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay, that's good. This, like I said, this is your one shot to clear this up.
I don't
Okay.
do this kind of stuff at all.
So you went to this buddy's house. You said, Richard said that his buddy was across the street at the house, right?
Richard's buddy's house was across the street. Yes.
Right. So this barn that you went to was not Richard's buddy's barn. Is that correct? Was there any other house where this gray barn was at on the same property as the gray barn?
It was kind of bushy.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the area.
Was it close to the road? The gray barn?
Kind of.
Okay. So describe how you pulled up to this barn. How did you approach it?
Really just pulled up there and just sat and waited for him to tell me what to do.
Okay. Did you like pull in the driveway? Did you drive around?
Pulled down a little hill and just turned the four-wheeler around and just sat there and waited next to the, I think there was like a trailer or something.
A trailer next to the gray barn?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so I'm clear on this, or I understand appropriately, when you pulled up, you went down the hill, approached this gray barn, you parked next to it, you both did, and you're telling me that
He immediately got off. I didn't know what he was doing.
Okay. So he went to talk to his buddy, is your understanding. He was gone 10 or 15 minutes. When he came back, he had...
Not that long.
Okay. But he had a generator with him, is that correct?
It was
Is that when
It was set on the four-wheeler.
Okay. But he returned after a few minutes of absence, and he had with him the generator?
Yeah, I was trying to find where he was, and the generator was already on the four-wheeler when I got back too.
Oh, so you didn't see it?
I didn't physically see him put that.
The other items that were on there, did you see him put anything on there? Okay.
All I know is that they were on there from that spot.
Did you have any questions at any point as to
I couldn't
what's up
catch up
with
with him. Couldn't catch up with him. I'm sitting there trying to hold on to that from that point, and
So he took off? Because you said you're trying to catch him.
yeah,
He hopped on his
that
ATV and took off, so now you're trying to follow him
to see what's
as
going
you hold
on.
on to the generator to ask him what's going on with this generator?
Yeah, I mean, I missed.
Okay.
He took a right and almost wrecked, and I had to turn around the field and
Okay.
all kind of stuff.
So when you left this barn, you were on the one with the generator, and now you're like, ah, crap. I gotta hurry up and find this guy and figure out what's going on.
I wanted to know what's going on.
That seems reasonable. That's why I was asking. I just wanted to confirm.
I just want to know
Okay.
what's going on.
What general area was this gray barn in? You said you could take us back to it, so you seem to have
I could take you back to his house.
to the buddy's house.
No, we're at Barnes's house.
Hmm?
You saying to Barnes's house?
Yeah.
Well, earlier you said you could take me back to his house. I thought you meant reference to this buddy where you stopped.
I could not take you back there for nothing.
Okay.
I have no idea where that was.
Did you cut through Newcastle at all when you went from point A to point B?
Could you give me a second to think?
Yeah.
I should have been freaking asleep is what I should have been doing.
No, it's kind of a broad question.
I mean,
Do you happen to remember seeing the city of Newcastle as you rode this morning?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part of Newcastle did you come through?
I got the mail in my mailbox whenever we went to Speedway by my house to get gas.
Oh, so you went.
Yep.
You came in Outer Drive.
Yep.
Went to Speedway
Yeah,
on
'cause
West 14th.
By
or
Sunnyside?
South 14th.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where did you go from there?
Um,
So you
I
rode the
went-
ATVs all the way from Hagerstown, point A.
Mhm.
That's all you rode this morning. So you didn't go in his truck this morning.
just to.
Did you have Did you ride the ATVs from his house this morning?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of a broad question. Let me straighten this up a little bit. Did you ride the ATVs on the county roads, or did you load them on a trailer and pull them with his truck?
No, he came and got me.
Right, he came and got you in your truck at 3 or 4 this morning, went to his house.
Yep.
When you left his house, what vehicle were you on or in from his house?
Hold on.
Okay.
I was on the other one at that point.
When you stopped at Speedway on 14th Street, South 14th Street, was that before or after you stopped at the house where the generator and the other stuff was picked up?
Way before.
So if we watch that video from
And there was a
Speedway,
cop that stopped there too, that told us to get home.
so if you, and that generator was already strapped on there and,
No,
okay. So,
Was it a city cop or a county cop?
it was county.
Okay.
There was about 6 city boys there. There was 1 county guy.
what,
Who knew it was me?
what I'm getting back to is, when you pulled in there to get gas, had you already stopped at the house and
No.
had the generator? So,
That
you
was
didn't
right
pick,
before,
you didn't pick up the generator until after you stopped at Speedway Station?
afterwards, yeah.
Okay, so when you left Speedway, which way did you guys head?
Back out towards past my house.
So like towards your house on Outer Drive, so Riley Road, 103?
Yeah.
Which way did you?
200 south and then down the first right there, down 200 south. Like if you were going 200 south, you take a right. And if you were taking another right, then it'd take you to 300 south.
Mhm.
That's the road and then that's like kind of where it gets blurry for me as to where we were physically at.
So
I thought we was taking the 4 wheels back to his house.
when you went south, turned on, did you turn on 200 south? Like which direction?
Going towards Hagerstown.
So you went back to the east?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what the man asked us to do, was take him back. I thought that's what we were doing, and all of a sudden, the next stop was he's got to get stuff from his buddy.
So how, if you can, from the time you left Speedway to the time you picked up the generator, did you ride a long ways or a little ways?
I'd say it's a 2-hour gap.
So 2 hours before you stopped.
Yeah,
Okay.
hour and a half, 2 hours.
All right. During that 2 hours, what'd you guys do?
Ride.
Okay. So to kind of put you down the track where we're going, and this isn't a question. The only question is, how much you distance yourself or tell the truth is. We know the Barnes was out stealing. There's no doubt in my mind. The ATV is stolen, the red one, the Honda. So for 2 hours, are you guys, or is he riding around looking for things, or just this isn't?
I don't know him like that.
Okay.
Maybe that's what he was doing. I'd say yes.
Okay.
That's
Well,
probably what he was doing. I'm just frustrated at him for getting me involved in this.
I don't
He
disagree with
knows
that.
the position I'm in. I'm a little bit vulnerable right now. I just wanted to get out and clear my mind, just go have some fun.
Okay, so you rode ATVs with him 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Did you start at his house that time too?
Yes.
Okay. When you guys were out on that ATV ride, did you guys stop anywhere and pick up anything?
No.
Never once pulled in anywhere, never once added anything to the ATVs that weren't on ATVs before the adventure started?
Added anything.
Like, this one has a generator on the front of it now.
Yep.
When you left Hagerstown, that wasn't on there.
I know I was riding a different one last time.
Well, so it wasn't one of the two that were currently
He has
today?
multiple ATVs.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Which one did you ride last time?
I just know
What
it
color was it?
dark green.
Okay. Was it a UTV, was it an ATV that you straddle, or is it a UTV that has like a bench seat?
No, it was the same kind as I drove today.
So an ATV?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. A UTV is a what?
UTV typically is a utility vehicle. It may have a bench seat. It may have like a dump bed on it. It may have a windshield. A little bit fancier. A little bit bigger.
I never had one of those.
Okay. Have you ever seen one of those at his house?
No.
so back to it. 2 days ago when you were riding with him, did you make any stops anywhere and pick up any items, whether you thought it was suspicious or not?
No, I don't think so.
So you just rode and never stopped anywhere? Nobody's houses?
We stopped at Flying J, get some gas, that's it.
Okay. Did you pick up anything extra to take back that you didn't have when you started?
No.
Okay, so if I pull the video from Flying J 2 days prior to all this going on,
You're gonna see nothing.
Was that an early morning ride as well? Or what kind of time frame? What time of day?
That was like a later night ride.
Okay. Later night, late after
10.
dark? Okay.
10.
Okay. What time were you at Flying J, you think? Did you leave his house at 10 p.m. or did you get to Flying J at
I
10 p.m.?
can't tell you that right off the bat.
Okay.
Can't give you an accurate time.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be as honest as possible with you guys.
so on one of the ATVs today was a bag of tools. When you guys started from Richard's house, was that on the one ATV or was it something else that was picked up?
I never seen or picked up bag of tools, so.
Okay. Was there also a raincoat on there too?
It was like a riding leather jacket, like a
Is that your
motorcycle jacket.
Is that your motorcycle? Okay. One more thing I have real quick.
I guess I wasn't prepared to ride ATV.
I-
You see me, I'm wearing white pants right now, like I'm
I
not.
got you.
This isn't.
Were you this dirty when you started your day, or?
Heck no. It's just like I got like this and within an hour of time.
Look, you said something earlier that kind of caught my attention, so I just kind of want to touch base with you real quick. You said you started the day at Richard's house, correct, in Hagerstown. And you kind of put two and two together that maybe Richard was involved in, I don't, if I'm wrong, please correct me, stealing things. Because there were some things at the house that just didn't fit.
I didn't see him being able to afford.
Okay, what would that be?
Describe why you think.
Because you're not a dumb person, right?
No, I'm not dumb, but I am naive in some situations, or I give people maybe too much benefit of the doubt.
So,
But you made an observation that something just wasn't
Yeah.
right.
what gave you that red flag?
Yeah. What?
Well, getting that red flag, he's not the smartest tool in the box.
Okay.
He never told me he was a thief or anything like that. I know he don't have a job from the first time we talked.
Okay.
I mean, so obviously he's doing something illegal.
But what did you see that made you think that? Did he have,
Cars.
did he have a big pile of cash? Did he have?
No,
Okay, what was it?
no cash, no drugs. It was just like stuff.
Was it like a pallet of catalytic converters? Was it
What
6
stuff?
school buses? I mean, what exactly? What details is what made you think something isn't right? You said a lot of stuff, but that's vague.
Like vehicles.
Okay.
What do you mean by vehicles? We talking cars, trucks,
Cars.
ATVs?
Cars, trucks, ATVs.
How many ATVs?
I'd say total of everything,
Yeah.
at least 50.
No, ATVs is what I'm talking.
Oh.
Not cars and trucks.
I didn't see the green one today. But today I would say there's probably like 4 or 5 there.
4 or 5. How about tools? And when I talk about tools, I'm not talking like, hey, he had a little toolbox. I'm talking like air compressors.
I mean, I have all that stuff.
Tools.
So,
Right, okay.
Okay, but do you have a normal amount or a lot?
Do you have like
For me, it'd be a normal amount,
Okay.
but for you, it might be a lot.
Does he have like 4 air compressors, 25 hacksaws, stuff like that? A normal person, if you define normal, would have like a sawzall. But if I had 6 sawzalls, you'd be like, why do you have 6?
I got 2.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got 2. I got about 2 of everything, but that's just because the work
Okay.
that I'm in.
Okay, so 2 is reasonable to you.
Yeah, 2 is
Okay.
reasonable to me. 6 isn't.
Okay, so does he have an unreasonable amount of something specific? What caught your attention that,
Sawzall blades.
okay,
Did
How
you
many
see any
saws?
catalytic converters there? Like not attached to one of the 50 cars we're at? Like laying on the ground, in the house, in the barn, everywhere?
I mean, just a little bit at places, but like I don't know much about them.
how many catalytic converters would you guess that you've seen when you were
10.
there? Okay. Where were they at?
He went and got them
Okay. Where did he get them from?
somewhere else on his property.
Okay. Were they like on a pallet, in a box? Did he go get all 10 of these? that
These
you've
were
seen?
these were in a wagon of some sort.
Okay.
Green roll wagon.
Okay. Why did he go get them while you were there?
I
Help me understand here, because if I have
Okay.
a friend come over, I'm not gonna go get 10 catalytic converters just because my friend's there, okay?
Right.
There's gotta be a reason. So,
I asked him what was up with all the Sawzall blades and what's up with catalytic converters and all
okay,
these vehicles here.
Mhm.
And then that's when he got them and told me about them.
so you seen a bunch of catalytic converters, brought that to his attention, and he went and got a wagon full of 10 additional ones and brought it in. Is that what you're saying?
No additional ones.
Okay. So you seen
I
how many?
just kind of left that subject alone.
Okay. How many did you see that prompted you to bring it up?
Sawzall blades?
No, catalytic converters.
It was him who talked about it.
Oh, I thought you said
I
you
just put
seen
the-
the catalytic converters.
I did, but I put the connection together with the Sawzall blades. That's all.
Okay. How many catalytic converters did you see, which brought up that question?
5, 6.
Okay. Where were they at?
Where are they at?
The ones that you saw.
I can't tell you for sure right now.
Can you do this? Does he live in town or out of town? Does he like live in the country or does he live in the
Lives
city?
right by an auto car.
By what?
Auto car
Okay,
company.
gotcha. Can you describe the property? If I go to his house, what am I gonna see?
745 West, I think, because I had my mom check my phone there last time I was there.
You say 745 West?
Something like that.
What I'm saying is, if I roll up to his house, is there a house and 5 barns, or what am I gonna see when I roll up there?
House, trucks, garage, vehicles.
Diagram.
We'll just do an interview in a minute. Okay. Who else do you know that may live there with him?
That was something that
Did you see anybody else there?
I saw a girl or two, but
Did you catch their names?
no,
If I said their names, would it
maybe.
Tracy or Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Fuck, I can't remember how it works.
It's fucking weird, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know anybody that has 2 girlfriends like that.
I know.
I got caught in some weird shit over there and I wanted to get away from it for real.
What kind of weird shit did you get wrapped up in?
Like a guy's dating 2 girls and talking about converters and I'm seeing saw blades and I'm supposed to be freaking going here to I was supposed to be coming out to Hagerstown to talk to his dad about a job.
Cool.
Like,
You got a cell phone?
do I?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the number?
765-591-3513.
Did you have it with you today?
Yeah.
3513, is that what you said? Okay. Do you know if he had a cell phone with him?
Don't know.
Does he have one? Like when you call him, how the hell do you get a hold of him?
He does have a cell phone.
Okay.
But the only two times the first time I went out there, his dad brought me out there.
Gotcha.
His dad introduced me to
But
him.
you've spoken to him on the phone, or
Okay.
has it been through message? How do you get a hold of him?
I spoke to him on the phone about, because when I first went over there, I needed some tools to start off on this pipe fitter job.
Mhm.
So I bought some tools off of him,
Mhm.
and then
How long ago was that?
that was before the first trip.
Okay. So, what kind of phone do you have? Do you know? Apple, Android. Do you know?
I think it's like a Galaxy.
Yeah. So it's an Android, like Samsung, something like that. Have you communicated with him anything on that phone that would have anything to do with any of the activities that he's been involved in, whether it's been theft of tools, catalytic converters, ATVs?
I mean, the only thing that's been communicated on that phone is me saying that I'm coming out there.
There's been you've had no communication with him or anybody else on that phone reference to anything, reference stolen property or residents that may have been burglarized or had things stolen from them?
No, not that I know, no.
Okay. Well, you would know if it's your phone.
I mean, it's my phone, but I don't know, now looking back on it, what stolen, what wasn't stolen.
Okay, so what kind of communication did you have with him on that phone reference to property?
Tools
Okay,
and the four-wheeler,
okay.
the green one.
When did you discuss the four-wheeler?
He didn't want to talk about it.
Okay. When did you bring it up?
Soon as he left it at my house and said that I could have it. I said I could have it. So I talked to my mom and my girlfriend about it. I said, I don't want this fucking four-wheeler if I can just have it.
Is it still there?
No,
Okay, where's it at now?
don't know.
Not at your house, is it?
No,
How did it come up missing from your house?
I'm guessing he came and took it.
Is there anything out of the outer drive that you've gotten from him? Tools, catalytic converters, sawzalls, blades? If we serve a search warrant out there, what are we gonna find?
Just my shit.
Nothing else.
That's just my stuff.
Okay. That's what I'm saying, nothing else that you've got from him that you think is stolen, or things that you've picked up along the way. You've not dropped anything off at your house on these four-wheeler adventures, correct?
I mean, he came over yesterday to help weld something on my mom's car.
Okay, that is not what I'm looking for. I'm saying,
I mean, it's
nothing that you think that he's stolen is at your house.
I mean, I hope not.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say for sure. I don't.
Listen,
so
not
what-
my
okay,
He's
knowledge.
trying to throw you a lifeline right
What
now.
have you got from
Okay,
him?
please.
He's trying to give you an
help me.
opportunity
I don't
to
know.
tell us what is at your property.
I
If
think
it's at your property and it's Barnes has dropped it there, he's trying to give you an opportunity to come clean. Okay? He is trying to give you a lifeline right now,
Can
and
you
you're
give me a lifeline
pushing it
after?
away. We're talking no. This detective is trying to give you a lifeline. What's at your property
I'm trying
that
to be as honest as
Rich?
possible.
Yes.
So-
hang on. What's at your property that Richard may have brought that may be stolen? This is your chance
It's,
to back off from it.
and if there's nothing, there's
That's it.
nothing, but what I'm saying is,
Right.
Maybe those catalytic converters
okay,
and maybe some tools. Other
Okay.
than that, I don't know.
when did they end up at your property, the catalytic converters?
I'm just saying that's all that could be left there.
What else was there?
Nothing of my knowledge.
You don't say that's all that's left, does that mean
That means there
something
was,
else wasn't already taken away? Well, it's 'cause-
Well, it's because that four-wheeler was taken away.
Okay.
I said,
So, at one point, the green four-wheeler was at your place?
yeah,
Okay.
he tried to take it, have it. was like, oh yeah, thanks man, like awesome at first, and I was like, no, that don't sound right.
So, but you didn't see anybody come get it?
No,
Okay. Where was it at?
it was just parked in my yard.
What
Well-
tools are there that he brought off or dropped off?
Some power tools.
This is a chance to make a shopping list to
What
try
is-
to get
what is-
distance yourself
what is-
from
Power
these
tools is broad. We're talking
Yeah.
sawzalls, drills.
DeWalt in Milwaukee, Sawzall, power drills. I mean, I'm trying to give you as much as I can.
Sure. You own tools. We know this. Most guys own tools. So if we go there and there's all these tools, I don't want to seize your tools that are legit bought by you if Richard has brought tools that are right beside it. Okay? So what tools are at your property that are not yours, that were brought by Richard or you believe are probably stolen?
I've bought Milwaukee and DeWalt too, so
That's the problem.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity. So which ones did he bring?
Or did you buy from him?
I can't physically tell you guys an
Okay.
honest answer
Okay.
because I didn't. He said that, you know, if I helped him on this little fucking plumbing job at his house, that I could have some tools.
Okay.
Some Milwaukee tools.
Okay.
And some DeWalt tools.
Okay.
So
And what
that's what he has payment.
tools is broad?
Drills, impacts he put sockets on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be specific. You worked a plumbing job. Where was that?
Newcastle Plumbing, Scott Bird.
Okay. And for that job, Richard said that he would pay you in tools.
Yeah.
Okay. What tools specifically did he pay you for that job? What did he pay you in?
A welder.
Okay. What kind of welder? What brand?
Cheap Harbor Freight brand.
Okay.
I'm not sure the brand.
Okay.
Couple Milwaukee tools like an impact wrench and some other weird tool I've never seen. Then DeWalt drill and DeWalt impact. That's what I was calling.
And where are those tools right now?
They are somewhere at my house.
Like specifically?
It's probably one of my garages.
Okay. How many garages do you have?
I got 2 garages.
Okay. What's the address?
2424 Outer Drive.
Okay. Your girlfriend lives there, is that correct? Or you have a girlfriend?
That is
Does anyone else
I'm
live
in,
that?
I'm in the middle of trying to. That's why I went and took this ride, because I'm trying to get away from her right now.
Okay.
So it's not like
Who lives at this residence besides yourself?
her parents, her children, and me.
Okay.
I'd like to keep that as quiet as possible over there.
Okay.
I mean, I can take you. I can show you guys whatever you guys need to know.
Did you say there was potentially some catalytic converters there?
But there's ones he wanted me to look at. Yeah,
Okay. Where would those be at?
same place.
One of the garages? How many do you think are there?
4, 5.
4 or 5?
You say in the garages, so do you have some of these tools in each, so you're not sure which garage the welder's in versus which garage the catalytic converters are in? Is that what you're trying to say?
I would say that all of that stuff is in the back garage, right, as soon as you walk in.
Okay.
I mean,
So is the front
I
garage?
haven't had time to sort or anything.
Sure. So is the back garage, the hot garage, and the front one the legit garage?
The hot garage, what do you mean?
The
by
stolen stuff? Is it in
that?
one
I'm
garage?
not used to that. I didn't know that was stolen stuff.
Okay.
Have you ever sold catalytic converters before?
Yes, I have. I've
Some
sold
of
them off my own trucks.
Some of them are worth money and some aren't. Is that why you have to look them up?
He asked me if I look them up. They're all diesel ones. They're all not worth shit.
Okay.
I'm just being real.
Okay.
I'm giving you guys everything I
So-
can
But
because I'm an honest dude and I don't want to be wrapped up in some bullshit.
where I think my biggest thing, I think you're honest to a point, and I get it, because nobody, hang on, let me finish. Nobody wants to throw themselves out there, and I completely understand that. But I don't think, and this is just me being honest to you, Mr. Whitehead, you're naive enough to know that there wasn't some sort of plan to do something today, because they were all, how'd you get the catalytic, how do you legally get catalytic converters off cars? Do you unbolt them, or do you take a sawzall and cut through them?
You can do them either way, I've seen.
But most people
just hack them off.
Correct. Especially in the environment we deal in, most people don't have time to bring their welder or their torch and heat them up because the freaking bolts stick on exhaust in the state of Indiana, because what happens? They all get rusty over time. What I'm saying is, everything was on that red ATV to steal catalytic converters today. Everything you would need, sawzalls, all that
Bolt
stuff.
cutters.
So
I never had any tools.
I'm not saying you had them. And I'm not saying it was, but it's hard for me to believe that you guys got on ATVs at 6 in the morning, drove in and out the southwest corner onto a property where there's exactly what we're probably going to find at his house when we go, and there was no plan, or he just kept you in the complete dark. I'm not saying he told you to climb down and cut them. That's not what I'm saying. It's just hard to think.
I wouldn't do it.
So if he started cutting that catalytic converter off, what were you going to do?
I would just took off.
Okay. I hope that's true.
I promise.
Very hard to believe, but I hope it's true.
And I didn't think anything of the other catalytic converters that he had me look at because there were so many cars on his property. It's not like I was looking around to see what every make and model was. And I'm just being real with you.
I don't ask. I mean, I agree. The last thing I have, and then you can do, is, does your phone have a passcode?
Yeah, but it's fingerprint. That's fingerprint.
I'm asking what kind. I'm not asking for it. I'm asking for what kind.
It's fingerprint.
So it takes like your thumbprint or finger?
One of the two.
Okay. I'm not asking to open. I'm going to get a search warrant for it and force it open to get all the information. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
So two things. One is I'll do what's called a geofence on properties where we've had a lot of stolen stuff. It's a nice. Let me finish. It's a nice little area close to a couple barns, a couple places where we've recovered stolen property, and things like that. Mm-hmm. So there should be no worry of your cell phone being close to any of these locations, right? Because what you've told me today is you rode with him once 2 days ago and once today.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you know how a geofence works?
I'm not technology guy.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I asked that question. So, if we have a burglary that occurred at this barn, we can have a geofence, which is a virtual area around it, and we can find out what cell phones were in that fence during that time frame. Okay? We've had a lot of burglaries to barns. The same MO on ATVs, catalytic converters stolen, etc.
Tools.
Okay? Yes. So if we set up a hang on, follow this train of thought. We set up a geofence on each of these burglaries. We're going to be able to tell exactly who was in this, who was at that barn at that time.
Okay. That was not me.
How many are going to have your number on it?
None.
So like if,
except for today.
and then nothing 2 days ago, right?
No.
Okay.
Nothing like that, no.
Nothing like that, what?
Like he didn't tell me, hey, my buddy said I could stop and get this and this and this.
Because what you told me 2 days ago, you didn't stop anywhere and pick up anything.
Right.
Okay.
I'm literally giving you guys everything that I can.
Has Richard ever mentioned about having an ATV breakdown?
I'm going to go make a phone call.
Okay.
I can't recall.
Okay. Because that would really suck if you break down the back of the woods, then have to get a ride.
I really can't recall.
Okay.
I just can't. I just really can't recall.
Okay.
Should I? I mean, what do you guys need from me? I'm being as honest with I can with you, sir.
Well, that's what I'm asking, is for you to be honest, because I'm going to talk to Richard. I'm going to get his side of the story. All right? If he throws you under the bus, you're going to have a problem.
Why would I have a problem though? Whenever everything's going to
Because it's going to be his word against your word.
Everything's points to him though.
I have no reason to doubt you. All right? I'll give you the benefit of being honest until you prove otherwise. Okay?
Yeah.
But I've got to I'll talk to him and see what his side of this is. Because like I said, there's been a whole lot of burglaries, and you're right there doing the same MO as the others. Are you connected to the others? Maybe, maybe not.
Right, I can see it through your point eyes.
Okay? So that's why I was trying to give you the opportunity to tell me what really happened. I don't believe some of this stuff this morning. Leaving at 6 a.m. to go ride ATVs.
Yeah, honestly, man, I've just been going through a hard time, and I need to
I can understand that, but
That's it.
maybe it's just really poor timing in your time. But
It's terrible.
now you're linked to a guy that you say has stolen property on a stolen ATV,
But why would
going
I tell
to a
you all
burglary.
that? You know what I mean? Why would I tell you all that?
Well, I would hope to try to distance yourself from that.
Yeah, because I don't want to be
Who's the
involved.
mastermind of this? Who's the ringleader?
Definitely not me.
Okay.
Maybe. Heck, I'm worried that ain't his dad.
Is there someone else besides Richard that's doing this?
I don't know. I ain't known him long enough.
Okay.
I mean, this is all like, it's making me tired. I mean, I'm exhausted.
You've been up since 3 a.m. I'd be tired too.
Yeah, I'm
That's
exhausted.
understandable.
You know, I just want to tell the
So,
truth and get on with my life.
I'm about to
My
step
girl's
out.
life.
I'm about to step out. Okay? This is the closing time for you to tell me if there's anything else that's going to help you out. This is your shot.
All I know,
Is there, hang on a second. I want you to think.
can
Hang
I
on,
smoke a cigarette?
Hang on a second. Hang
And
on.
then we talk.
Do you have more to tell me?
Yeah.
I figured you did.
Can I smoke a cigarette and we can talk? Please.
So if I let you step out and smoke a cigarette, are you going to shoot straight with me?
Yeah.
Because you've been beating around the bush this entire time, haven't you? Hang on a second.
Okay.
You've been giving us tidbits, but not the full truth. Am I correct?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought that the whole time. You know a whole lot more
I
than
just
you're
don't,
talking.
just don't know how to go about saying it because I'm not used to this kind of stuff.
It's easy. Tell the truth.
Oh,
Even if it makes you look bad, tell the truth, because the prosecutor is going to be. Have you ever been in trouble before?
not since I was a little kid.
Exactly. The prosecutor is going to look at your record and go, okay, he may have stolen this, he may have broken in, but hang on, follow my train of thought. This is his first offense. The other guy is a hardened criminal. He's been doing this for years. We'll throw the book at him. He was truthful. I'll take that into consideration. I can imagine that's his thought process. Does that make sense? That's why we've been trying to give you the opportunity to be truthful. Are you ready to shoot straight now?
Can I smoke a cigarette, please?
That's fine. I will turn this page, we'll smoke a cigarette, we'll turn this page, and you shoot straight. Fair enough?
Deal.
Do you have cigarettes on you? Because I don't smoke. Here, we'll throw this on.
No, I do not.
Well, now we're in a quandary. You don't have any cigarettes? I don't have any cigarettes. I can't let you smoke if you don't have one.
I'm sure someone here has one.
Not to my knowledge. Legit. I don't know of any of our guys that smoke. If I did, I'd tell you. But I don't.
Richard has cigarettes. That's who gave me some.
I'll see if I can bum one off of him. Here.
Sure.
Hang on.
Okay.
He said he does not have any cigarettes. He just said he doesn't know what happened to him. I'll go ask the guys, see if they do, but I don't think they do. But I'll ask.
Okay.
No one smokes. What do you smoke?
Marlboro Road shorts.
I'll go get some. Hang on.
Thank you, sir.
You the one wanting to smoke?
Yes, sir.
Bro, I got checked up. Come on. All right.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Cool.
We'll go out and right. Is that all right? I'll take you out.
I just told me I got. Oh, he just drove out? Yeah, You smoke both bags? Hey. Here we go.
If we get this sweatshirt on.
That's first order of business. Alright. Alright, you go ahead and slide that off.
Like this.
No, just pull your sweatshirt up. Like you dress for the occasion. Your riding jacket, your riding shirt.
Alright, yeah, it's just one I picked up at Goodwill, honestly.
Okay. Okay, so we're back on record. You stepped, for the record, you stepped outside to have a cigarette. During that time, was there any promises made to you or any kind of unofficial plea agreement made to you while we were off camera?
No, there was not.
Okay. Was there any discussion about this case while we were off camera?
I did ask you a question.
Okay. What was that question, just for the record?
If there's stuff I can't remember, could I just show you?
Right. And my response was what?
Not until we got back inside, because you're not sure if there was audio out there.
Right.
Radio.
Right. Okay. So, before we stepped outside to smoke that cigarette, you told me that there was stuff that you had not been 100% forthcoming with. Would that be an accurate way to describe it?
Stuff didn't click as well as it is now talking about.
Okay. So, like I said, we've turned that page. We've got a clean sheet. I want you to tell me exactly what you know and what.
I think he's involved. I think Richard is involved with some kind of stealing stuff.
Okay. So, let's go with as clear as possible. Instead of I think he is, here's why, or specifics.
Here's why I think he is because there's too much stuff at his property.
Sure.
He took advantage of somebody that was weak at the time and that just wanted to ride a four-wheeler, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The
property that's at your house that was brought to you by Richard.
Yeah.
Where did he? What was his reason, or what was his explanation for why he had this stuff and why he needed it at your property?
Oh, he just brought it there so I could look up, so I could figure out how much it was worth.
Okay.
And then the tools he wanted to sell me.
Okay.
And then some of them were also from a job.
Okay. So there's some stuff that's being held there so you can appraise it. Is that correct? Appraise means find its value.
Right. I did several of those. Not on the tools, but on the Cadillac Emerge, yes.
Okay. The tools that were there, or that are at your house. On a side note, is that your house? Do you, or
It's my mother's house.
Okay. And your mother does not live there, is that correct?
That's true. She lives in Indianapolis.
Okay. What's the arrangement? Do you rent the house? Do you live there for free?
I rent.
Okay. Is there a lease or is it just verbal agreement because it's your mom?
Verbal agreement because my mom, but there's a lease between her and Chelsea.
And Chelsea, is that your?
That's my girlfriend.
Okay. So Chelsea has the lease on it.
Yes.
But do you pay rent to your mom?
No, Chelsea does.
Okay. Did you live in the house prior to Chelsea living there?
Yeah, well, there were 20-something years.
Okay. And how long has she lived there?
Today's our 6-month anniversary.
Okay. So this lease is a fairly new arrangement, is that?
Yeah, she's helped me out a lot through the divorce and stuff.
Okay. All right, so back to the stuff. In these two garages, there's a lot of tools that you believe are stolen that Richard brought over, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, why would you think they're stolen?
Because he doesn't have a job as far as I know.
That makes sense. Okay.
Unless they were given to him.
Did he ever tell you where they came from?
No.
Okay. And some of the tools are payment for that plumbing job that you referenced earlier. Okay.
And also
So
to
you're
fix
still-
up his dad's house.
He what?
And also to fix up his dad's house.
Okay. You're still being kind of vague as to where these tools came from.
I
Okay.
don't know.
So you don't have anything more specific to tell me other than what you think. Is that correct?
All I can do is speculate on that part.
Okay. So, do we have your permission to go to your house to get these tools?
If I can come with you to show you which ones,
Okay.
just so
The
so everything's
I
clear.
understand. Sure. The next question is the one you referenced when you were smoking. You asked if we could go for a drive. What if we went on a drive? What would that drive accomplish?
Maybe help me remind something that I might have let slip my mind, and also to just show you everything that was there that wasn't there before.
By there, where are you
At
talking
my
about?
house that Richard broke.
Okay. Are you going to point out some barns or other houses that you guys may have visited?
I could not tell you which barns or houses, and that is on my mother's grave. I
Okay.
didn't know those
So-
past. All I know is that one house today.
So you can't tell me where the other houses are because you're not sure. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't want to give you any false information.
Okay. How many other houses are you thinking that there are that you can't tell me? I understand not telling the directions, so give me a rough idea of,
One,
okay. When was that?
the last place that we were at
Or what day? Are we talking today?
today,
Okay. Was there anything, what was taken from that place?
nothing.
Okay. Why was nothing taken from there?
He didn't talk to me about it. We just stopped there.
Okay.
Uh,
And this is not the house that the generator was taken from, or barn that the generator was taken from, correct? This is an additional house,
yeah, not the generator he put on there.
right?
This is like where a boat was.
Okay. Did he go into was there a barn, was there an outbuilding, or was it just a house?
At the last place,
Yeah.
it was just like a field with cars and boats.
Okay. How many cars?
Oh man, 10.
Okay. Was there anything added to the four-wheeler from that location?
No,
Okay.
not
Was,
that.
was there an outbuilding or anything at that residence?
I remember like a camper.
Okay.
We came into a back way off of a road that I don't know because I was trying to keep up with Richard.
Did he go directly to this house as if he already knew that he wanted to go there? Or was it just,
It seemed like he knew where he was going, but I didn't.
okay. So, did you go from the barn where the generator was added directly to this place, or kind of in a, may have not been a straight line, but did he go like from that place to this place?
I told him I was, hey, I need to go home. I need to go take my medicine. We got diabetes. We got shit like that, and I gotta see my girls.
Right?
And then that's.
Well, I'm saying,
that's
did
where
it
we're
appear that he went to this house with not, or was this a destination, or was it just a stop along the way?
I don't. We never conversated like that.
Okay.
Never did.
So, what did this house look like?
This last one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see the house.
Okay, because you said you went to a house today that had the boat and 10 cars.
Or a property,
Okay.
and it had like a camper on there, but like I said, we was going the back way, and by the time we got that little hill, it was like a little hill, by the time we got back up to him, as we was coming to that hill, the cops were there.
Okay. So this house today with this stuff that you just described is where you encountered the sheriff's deputies.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's point B. that we never talked about point A and point B. Between A and B, you had a barn, and at that barn is where the generator appeared on the ATV. Was there any other buildings between A and B besides the barn that had where you stopped? Sorry, I get something in my eye.
No, I'm not hard to recall.
Okay. The ride 2 days ago where you stopped at Flying J. Tell me about any place you stopped there or on that ride.
Just got pizza there. And
Okay, sure, gas. You said earlier
gas.
gas.
And pizza.
Okay. Did you go anywhere or stop anywhere on that ride?
There was a place he wanted to stop, but I wouldn't.
Okay. Where was that at?
I just wanted to go to Roll King.
Okay. Did you stop at any barns?
No.
On the ride, excuse me. On the ride 2 days ago, was there any items that appeared on ATVs during the ride that was strapped on the way back that was not present when you left Richard's house?
The generator.
No. I'm talking about 2 days ago.
I can't recall that now.
Okay.
I just don't know.
So you can't remember if there's anything additional strapped on that was not when you left?
I'm pretty sure that there wasn't, because that four-wheeler that he was having me drive that time broke down, and then he ended up taking me home.
Okay. Where did it break down?
At Flying J.
Okay. Did he leave it there?
In the woods somewhere, yeah.
Okay. What did that one look like?
It was that dark green one.
Okay. Describe it in a little bit more detail. It's dark green.
A Honda.
Okay.
And maybe, I'm not familiar with them.
Okay. Describe it. Did it have a tool rack, or not tool rack, a luggage rack on it? Did it have a backrest on it? Did it have any distinguishing features?
A winch.
Okay. So a dark green with a winch.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it have a windshield? Did it have a dump bed? Did it have,
No, that.
Okay. So a dark green with a winch, and it's broken down, and you parked it in a field.
Yeah, and then he screwed me up, took me home.
Okay. So
that was after we got gas at Flying J.
Okay. So where was it left in the field? Can you describe that, or in the woods?
Underneath the bypass right there on 70.
Okay. Bypass on 70. What road were you on?
I'm not real good with roads, but it's kind of like towards it was in between my house, my property I would drive, and that fuel station the back way is the best I can tell you.
The fuel station on the back way. Can you be more specific so I know which fuel point you're talking about?
Flying J.
Okay. So between your house and Flying J, does the road go over 70, or, well, all the bypasses would? Not all of them. There are some that go.
We just went.
Some roads go under 70, some go above 70. So
this one where it was left was under 70.
Okay.
And he said, I said, you need me to, get a vehicle and we'll go back and get it. He said, no, I'll take care of it.
Okay. Did he ever mention to you if he retrieved it or if it's still there? Or do you know?
He retrieved it, brought it to my house.
This is okay.
So I could have it.
Okay.
And that's why I got talking with my mom, my girlfriend, and they said, you're fucking stupid. Something has to be wrong with that.
So you were driving it broke down, so he retrieved it and dropped it to your house and said, Merry Christmas.
He said, if you can fix it, you can have it.
Okay.
And I said, okay.
How did he get it to your house?
I don't, maybe towed it there, maybe, I don't know. Whenever me and my girlfriend went outside, he was literally standing in my back garage, looking in on us.
Okay.
And she immediately wanted him off the property.
Still seems to be a whole lot of gaps in here that I think you could help me with.
That's just what I know.
Okay.
If you've got anything specific,
So you want me to ask you a specific question, then you'll give me an answer? Is
I
that
mean,
correct?
if I recall that, like,
Fair
it's,
enough.
you know, like, I just don't know what
Okay.
more to say. Except
All right.
for the truth of what I'm told.
Here's your mask, by the way. It fell on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else?
What's the next process in this?
We'll talk to Richard and we'll go from there. Anything else?
Can I have a phone call?
Well, you're not being charged yet. Here, let me slap
Alright.
these back on.
I didn't know, you know. I just hear that on TV all the
Go
time.
ahead and stand up. Slide these back on.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd be charged anything. Anyway.
All right. Hang loose.
Hello? Hello? I would like to make my phone call. I would like to know if I could call an attorney. I don't understand what's happening right now. I'd like to make a phone call. You have to give me a phone call. Literally have to. I did nothing wrong.
first, what do you need?
Let me answer a few questions for you.
Do what?
Let me answer a few questions for you.
Go ahead. Do what? They're going to interview here in a little bit. Okay, they're working on
So
it.
eyes on fire.
Do you need some water?
Why would they feel like they're on fire? To what?
Okay.
Did you encounter something this morning? Look at me. Your eyes aren't red. That's a good sign. I don't see any splotches from your eyes. Yeah.
What's the number? But. Did your arm get burned?
Did you get exposed? What's your arm getting exposed to? To what? Okay. Yeah, get a little closer. Was that from poison ivy or something? Okay. Well, I'll see. We'll do it in 2 minutes. I'll keep watching.
I'd like to make my phone call. To my right. Also to call an attorney. Okay, on camera. I'll dish out 20 grand if I have to put this over with. I will. I'm not gonna stop. I feel like I'm not being treated fairly. I will put everything into this. This is the third or fourth time I've asked to make my phone call and to call a attorney. Fourth time. Either charge me with something or let me go. Plain and simple. I mean, I've told you guys the truth, so let me go or arrest me for something. If I don't get a call within the next 2 minutes, it's illegal. Completely illegal. I watched enough TV to know that. Nothing else.
Alright, Mr. White. There's a chair there. Let's go. Grab your stuff.
Where are we going?
You are being detained until we are done with our investigation today.
What is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure everything you told us was the truth. Grab your stuff.
I thought you told me to get me a cigarette.
Didn't you already get a cigarette? Do I miss this part?
He smoked.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were getting a Marlboro Red.
No, I told him disregard because we got one from
Oh.
the jail.
Yeah, like, I don't smoke, so I wasn't gonna get them.
Yeah. Does that mean I can make my calls then?
You can make